Alright, what's going on, Forgotten Nation? I'm your host, DevG, and the good news is, we didn't lose our save state. So, as we continue with some more Legend of Zelda on the quest to complete some of the back catalog of NES games in my collection, we do not have to restart from the beginning like the first time. So, honestly, that's some pretty good progress on the cartridge's end. I don't know if I mentioned it during the second stream, but I did have to change the internal battery on this one, because before playing this, it wasn't actually working. So it's good to see that it was just a matter of the trying to eject it that made us lose the data. So the battery does work, because without the battery, we wouldn't have any save progress in the first place. Sad, but that's the fate of old NES games. Digital RAM is the future and the way to go. Just saying. Just saying. I do wonder how the Shantae Game Boy Color cart's going to come. If it's going to have the battery like the original, or if they did upgrade the VRAM. That's a discussion for another time, though. So, that said, we're playing some more Legend of Zelda. We're going to pick right back off, going straight into the third dungeon. We completed the necessary grind based on last time. Worth mentioning again that we are using Zelda Dungeon to walk through the game. And the path is pretty straightforward, as far as I can tell. So, just as long as we get where we're going, we should be fine. As far as pickups in the dungeon, I'll follow the map. Make sure I'm not gonna lose anything important like I did the first time, because there was the bow and arrow from the first dungeon I missed entirely. But, seems pretty straightforward for the most part, but we'll take it on when we get there. We are going to have some important pickups, though, in the dungeon, so just got to keep an eye out for that. But alright, without any further ado, let's start the game. I will be reading comments as they come off along, if there's any, so feel free to tune on in. Now, because we had to stop the game last time, our health did go back to 3. And I'm wondering if we should probably try to find a fairy fountain first. Which... actually, there is one on... Yeah, we can make pit stop real fast. It's right there. Alright. So, we go up and to the left. I still wonder, though, what the shield was if they had me upgrade. I don't remember upgrading when I played this the first time. It probably does something I'm just not knowing. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't have me do it. Alright, and then go up from here to get to the fairy fountain. Oh. There we go. Heal! Perfect. Alright, so now if we go down from here to the very bottom of the screen. Ah! I'll take that. This will take us where we need to go. I don't think this is the puzzle. I know there's like a puzzle element. Nah. Straight into the dungeon. Alright, now we take it on. We'll follow the path until I get lost, and then we'll refer to the guide. Which I don't think should be too bad. If anything, this is just preparing me for the Game & Watch that's coming. I'm glad that they're actually making a Zelda Game & Watch. But they still missed out the opportunity to have it based on the Game & Watch games. It makes a little more sense this time, though, because Zelda was a 2-screen game, whereas Mario was a single screen, so there was no reason that they couldn't include Game & Watch Mario Bros. On their Game & Watch. They just did another version of Ball, and that's pretty disappointing. Alright, these guys mean business. No? I don't think I have any... yeah, we'll just try to flame. No? Alright, fine, no flame. That'll make it easy. The world! Alright, flame wasn't working, so we'll go back to the boomerang. Compass. Alright, there we go. 2 keys, so we'll open the door. This might be one of the first upgrades. New items? Upgrades? Meh. Ooh. I'll take that. Stabby stab. Perfect. Go down this way since I was blocked. Ooh, that looks promising. A little bit of slowdown. Don't mind if I do. Aha! The raft. And that's where we need to get to the next dungeon with. Don't mind if I do. Alright, can I... Perfect. Alright, so we got the river raft, so that's gonna come in handy. Yeah, we just got a little bit of slowdown. I know some of the games on the NES were known to slow down. One example I always use is Kirby in some of the later areas. Uh-oh. Especially when it comes to like the parallax scrolling with the butter building. But nothing too bad. There are moments, though. There's moments where it does happen. Alright. Use the boomerang. Ah! And alright, we'll get it back. Just need one heart. Thankfully I have an error key, so we're gonna... Well, ooh, actually we got two ways we can choose. I don't want to use the game guide just yet. Well, actually now it doesn't even matter. Alright, let's go up first. Whoa! Secret. Secret. Playing a game! Streaming! Blue. We got that one. Hold that thought. Sorry about that, folks. Pupster, French Bulldog, 6 months old, but still not entirely potty trained. It's been a hard breed to try to get it to listen. Alright, so we already got the sword, thankfully, through the grind session, so we can proceed forward. Alright. These are the guys that cost me half a card. Alright, was that... come on, was that just a dead end? Alright, show me the guide. What we got? Okay, so it gives me a key, but it isn't... Huh. I guess it's a dead end. Started from the bottom, made my way up, went to the left, that's where the raft was. Extra key going that way, which actually that's a dead end right there. So yeah, I went with the dead end. What the H? Then no other pickup, so there's really no wrong way to go about it. There are some secret doors though you can take. So, alright. So literally from the sideways U, take that and go to the right. If I'm sneaky about it, I could probably use a shortcut with the bomb, or I go with the extra enemies, trying to avoid the sparks. Nothing too bad by the looks of it. Alright. Not gonna equip it just yet, but kinda sucks it was a dead end. And because we have to. We have to. Oh! Old man. Alright, go down. Alright, so we got the key, so we're gonna use the key here. Yep, there's the cries of the enemy. Alright. Get it ready. Secrets! And then, yeah, see, I don't have any arrows, so I can't use it. I wonder if I can use the flame. We are gonna need the arrows eventually, I know that much. But if I'm able to take this one out without... You pack a punch. Oh, jeez. Let's try distance first. No, absolutely worthless. That's my only option left. Okay! Wow, single hit! I was not expecting that. Maybe from, the Dongo King, but... Ugh. I'll take the Triforce piece. I did not expect that. Well, alright, dungeon number 3. So let's take a look at the guide real fast, but I think I have a general idea of where it wants me to go. I think it wants me to go with the boat we just got to... Go to part 4. Oh, but first it wants me to get a heart piece, which... It's all the way over there. Is it really worth it making it that far? I gotta come back to that point. It's... Right, that's pretty far. It wants me to detour all the way over there. Yeah, come on, the dungeon's right there. We can revisit this spot. I see no reason I have to come back here if it's all the way up there. I mean, there's gotta be... Come on, there's a dungeon right there. I can revisit that. Make a mental note of it and come back to it later because that's way out of the way. I don't want to have to go all the way back over there. Alright, so we're going to the dungeon then. So, literally, very top of the river. Which, I feel like I've passed this enough times to know where it is. Alright, let's travel. Off to a good start so far, though. Which actually, I do have some extra rubies. So, it might be... This is going to be the potions, I believe. Right? Yeah, this is potions, but I got the one already. I think you only have 2 of them, but I don't have the, you need, like, an upgrade first. So I don't have that yet. Take out the Octoroks. Alright. And journey! That's a fun moment. Alright, dungeon number 4. Let's take a minute to refer to the guide. Just see what it wants us to do. A key to the left, so it might be a good idea to get. We're mostly traveling north. And I don't remember these gargoyle enemies. That was always here. So, take it for what it is, I suppose. That staircase is going to take me to a different part of the map by the looks of it. Unless... Another ladder? Avoiding the keys and pick up... Wait. Avoid the keys and pick up the dungeon item. The step ladder. Oh, that's a ladder. That's it's not the riverboat. Alright. So, we do need to take that staircase then. And then the rest is just a matter of getting to where we need to be. And that looks like a harder version of what we just faced off. Actually, they're reusing 2 of them. Because that was a dragon from the first dungeon. And then that's the enemy we just faced off now. So, they're kind of recycling sprites in a way. I wonder, are we going to need the bow and arrow? Oh, hey, I know you can zoom in on photos like that. I want to see real fast just to make sure. Hit the head. Slash the head. Alright, so nothing about the bow and arrow just yet, but I do know eventually we are going to need to buy the arrows. But this is not the time. So, really just take the dungeon for what it's worth. Use the bombs to get through the secret area here if you want some extra rupees. But alright, I mean, it seems a little pretty straightforward. Are we gonna mess it up? Yeah, probably, but we'll try. So let's go left, get the key first. I am walking to this dungeon with a key on hand. I think that might have been from the second dungeon I had that extra. Yeah, look at these guys. Evil bats. Alright, use the key. Oh, it's dark. Okay, in that case, I say, let there be lights. Alright, really no reason to kill them, but if they do give me a heart, that could be pretty good. That. Skip it. If the gimmick's darkness, I may want to keep the candle on me. And I don't want to fight them if they're going to keep spawning the smaller enemies. Very good. Use the flames. Good. Burn. Good. Hoping for a heart at least, I mean. Alright, fire. Ah, okay, so you can't actually proceed until you get the ladder. So, it was set in place. They're probably gonna respawn, so... I'll just take the key. Take the key. They don't give me a break, do they? And until I get the upgrade, I'm not gonna be able to keep using it. I know there's the red flame, because if there's a blue flame, there's the red flame. That or it's just Binding of Isaac taking over. Now, I know Binding of Isaac was like heavily inspired by Zelda. So you start to see some of the parallels back and forth. Alright, to the right. Of course they respawn. Get over here. There we go. Alright, this is probably one of those secret rooms, so I'm gonna need to check out the enemies first. I remember these guys. The Bane of Existence from Smash Melee in that one stage. Might have to use the first health potion here. Alright, give me my goods. One ladder. Bam. Alright, so now we can cross the water. Actually, I'm not gonna be able to cross that because it's two-sided, right? It'll let me try, but it's not gonna work. We gotta go back this way. Buy key. Alright, key supplies back at 0 again. not gonna end, so I should probably just keep moving. This is... Yep. Alright, let's see if it works again. I got one of the heads. There we go. Taking a lot more damage this time around, though, so I do need to be careful. Walk into the waterfall. Advice for a later time, but I got no key, old man. It's probably an extra key somewhere around the floor that I can pick up, but I gotta find it now. And this should be where I'm able to use the bomb. Yep. Oh, I probably got the map first, though. Alright, first, bless me with the goods. It's worth a little, but it goes a long way. Then, give me the map. Alright. Let's refer to the walkthrough, just to see placement-wise. If I go up, that'll give me the key I need that I lost. Which actually, how do they intend for me to do that? Because I had to burn a key, I lost a key, but then I grab another one to make up for what was lost? I don't get it. I don't get it. So, yeah, I mean, I guess go up, get the key that I'm missing now, and then go to the right, because that's where the boss is. So, okay. Let's give it a go. And we're gonna equip the flame in case I need it. Oh, no, never mind, we need the bomb. It looks like the holes in the wall stay, so we're gonna keep it this way. And thankfully we had just enough bombs. Just enough. Alright, walk up, flames. Perfect. Right? Yeah, we got the key. Alright, now let's use the holes in the wall to get back to where we were. You know what that roar is. Alright. We're seeing the same puzzle over and over again. It's starting to get a little old. Alright, boss time. We don't have a lot of bombs, but we'll keep the boomerang. It's not gonna do anything, so just make sure you're straight. No, get me out of here. Ooh. Alright. Perfect. And Triforce. So yeah, that's number 4. That means we're officially halfway through the game. Not bad. Alright, game guide. Show me where I need to go next. And I hope it's not having to get some more stuff. Aww. Alright, it's got the word final, so that's gotta count for something though, right? Perfect. I knew they were gonna do something like this. So, since I need to go there anyways, this is along the way. And based on what it wants me to do, it's more or less just getting some health potions. There's the power-up bracelet that I'm gonna need. Upgraded sword, which will definitely come in handy. The magical sword, actually. So, we got some good stuff here. So, follow the path. So, we got at least 2 heart containers on the way. We haven't actually used the potion yet, though. I don't know if I'm going to get the second one just yet. Meh. As far as I know, anyways. Unless I could buy another one that stacks up. That might be the case. But the magic sword, I know we need a certain amount of hearts. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have 2 along the way for the path, so we'll be just fine. And then that's going to be getting us to the next dungeon. So we're going to need to know which way to go. So we'll read on that when we get closer, but for now, it's just a path basically around the map, by the looks of it. Because that's where it's going to drop us off to get into the dungeon. So we have a bit of distance on this one, but it's not horrible since that's the way we need to take. So, alright. So, we're going to start by getting to the lower right of the map. Let's not waste any time. This is why I wish there was actually people commenting on the stream, so I had something to talk about, I guess. These are the slow moments of the game. Oh, actually, since we have some rubies, this is not the shop to do it. Alright, keep walking. One of these shops has the arrows, and we're going to need them if we want to use the bow. So I get a feeling one of these dungeons are going to make me use it. One of them. Good. Alright, made it to the ocean. Alright, so, back when I used to watch, like, a bunch of Game Explain, that's, like, when they were, like, really making, like, videos each week, they did, some, facts based on Zelda. In the beginning of them, though, they would have, like, this arrangement of, like, the main theme, but I don't know where that version of the theme came from. It was more orchestral, but it wasn't, like, anything from, like, the 25th Symphony or anything like that. Like, it was more, like, old, if that makes sense. Like, more heavy on the, I guess, the brass? I'm not a music aficionado, but, I'm trying to get my point across. Alright, there's the arrows we need, but it's not like ba-ba-da-da-da-da, it's more like bum-bum, ba-ba-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-da, and then it just ends there, like, there's no full version as far as I can tell. And I don't think anyone said, what the, alright, heart container, perfect. The, version is there. I would like to know what version it is. But, as far as I can tell, nothing. Nothing. Alright, so this is where we go to get the heart container, and this should make 12. So now we are ready for the special sword. And again, you're a fool to go for the heart potion. I mean, I guess if you're a daredevil, it helps for like speedrunning strats, but that's not worth it. Alright, so we got the heart container, and now we need to continue forward just to make sure we know how far we're going. Let's take a quick little glimpse back. We need to... we're basically going left the whole time. And then we're crossing over the riverbank. So, we're not changing screens, but we need to stay on the top left. So, really, just following the path. It's not too bad at all, is it? Alright. Let it be known for context here on stream. Favorite 2D Zelda game is Link's Awakening. I've become quite partial to the Switch version, the remaster. Though there is still a place in my heart for the DX version on the Game Boy Color. More or less since it's the first version I've played, but I know even by today's standards, especially in comparison to the Switch remaster, it's got its limitations. I know a lot of people say Link to the Past is their favorite, but I can never really get much into it. It's fine on the overworld, it's when I get to the dark world I just kind of give up. It becomes a little too confusing for me. I would love to revisit it, but I don't have it on the original console, and I don't know if, well, would that be something that people want to watch, the Super NES Classic? I would do it for Earthbound, since there's no way you're going to be able to get the original version anytime soon. But, I don't know. I don't know. But that's definitely a game I gotta try to revisit and get my hands on. But, favorite 3D Zelda game? Well, that's a bit of a mixed bag. I mean, I really did like Ocarina of Time. But, after playing Majora's Mask, that was just as good. But, Breath of the Wild was especially good. I think you're seeing the point here where I really don't know, which to choose. There's a lot of good 3D Zeldas. And for the longest time, I actually never really got much into them, because I didn't really like the style they were going with. More specifically, the more realistic Link. I kind of preferred, Toon Link from, Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks. For the longest time, Spirit Tracks was one of my, favorite games, until I played more of the other 3D Zeldas. But alright, when we get to here with the, what is that, 10 statues, we need to destroy the one on the top right. And seeing as I believe I'm in a graveyard now, I may have overstepped my boundaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I have overstepped my boundaries. But, that's where we need to go. So, this one. Oh, one too many. No hearts. Ugh. Alright, so we just got the bracelet, which is a passive upgrade. But, this allows us to read on it real fast. Specific boulders in the overworld. Warp portals. That's pretty good. Alright. But then, we need to go to the graveyard, which is... go 2 screens left, then up 1. And it's in the middle. Alright. We continue. But, let's just say, at this point in time, if I had to choose favorite 3D Zelda game, I'm gonna have to say Breath of the Wild, just because of how much it innovated the formula, but still felt true to what made Zelda Zelda. I mean, I remember playing the hell out of it, going for all the shrines. Though, those Korok seeds, not worth it. Not worth it. Alright. So, it wants me to push it. Oh! Ba-na-na-na. Alright, souped up a weapon. That's pretty good. Twice the damage of the white sword, which is basically a 4-time multiplier. So we're doing 4 times the standard damage. That's pretty good. Especially for later. But alright, so now we got everything we need, so we need to try and find the dungeon. This one's actually a bit more of a labyrinth. So first we need to go back to that area with the boulders. And then it looks like we need to choose... Oh, I see. That's just give me the warp where I need to go. But then that's gonna be the puzzle. Alright, let's go. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Another game I really need to try for myself is Symphony of the Night. I never played it. Alright, this is one dungeon too early, and is not the correct spot I need to be in. Though, now we do know where the 6th dungeon is. So, that's gonna be the next one after where we're going. Not bad, actually. I'm actually surprised we found it right here. Alright, so we move the boulder. And this is the warps. So then we take the 3rd one. Alright. And then from here, go 1 more screen to the left. Alright, and here we were earlier in the game. So this is, simply put, a labyrinth. A labyrinth of no escape. Once you're in here, it's absolute hell. So unless you know the way to go, which you're not gonna know unless you have a game guide, for hell's sake, have fun! You might as well reset the game. But, because we have the game guide, let's give it a quick read and see where we need to go. So, let's see. You have to walk 4 times in a row, and doing so will finally allow you to progress to the next screen, which is the location of the dungeon. So basically, we need to walk the same way 4 times. Alright, not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but there's definitely been worse scenarios. So we need to go up 4 times. Count with me. 1 screen. 2 screens. 3 screens. And this should do it. There we go. Alright, next dungeon time. Let's take a quick look at what we're getting ourselves into. Which thankfully we got the upgrade, so it's not going to be too bad as far as I can tell. Let's see. Start from the bottom. Oh, now this is when I wish I was playing the Famicom version, because we have very special enemies where if you're playing the Famicom, it has the microphone on the second controller. And so a way to kill them is to literally scream into the microphone. I mentioned this, I believe it was the first part. And while my upgraded NES does have a microphone built into the PCB, this ain't the Famicom version, so it doesn't have any sort of microphone support, which means we can't scream to win. And I really want to try it out, but I need to get my hands on the Famicom version of the game. Otherwise, you might as well start singing the national anthem of the pirates. You know which one it is. Do what you want, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yeah. Alright. So, go right. Old man's there, but frankly, he's not going to give me anything good by the looks of it. Oh, the flute. I remember now, there was that flute in the game. But we never actually got it yet, did we? I hope I... Oh, no. Okay, it's part of the dungeon. That's fine. And we're going to need 100 rubies for an upgrade, which we are stacked at 88. Shit. Well. I hope there's rubies in the dungeon, otherwise we're not going to be able to get that bomb upgrade. Actually, this is where we're going to need the arrows, too. So, as far as I can tell, it's important that we get from point A to point B. Yeah, okay. I just hope we're going to be able to get enough rubies in this dungeon, otherwise we're going to have some issues going for that, the upgrade. Let's go. All I need is 11 rubies. Key. I don't think there was anything in the other room, was there? There was another key, so we're gonna go for it. But these are the enemies that I can't exactly... I still can, but it's not gonna be as efficient. And the boomerang doesn't work either. Oh, that worked. Ooh, come on, I need 4 more. 3 more, I need 3 more if I'm gonna move forward. Come on, I wanna move forward. We got the key, so that matters. 3 keys. Alright, let's just use the flame. It's the old man to the right. Yeah, we're not doing that. We can use the bomb if we want to take shortcuts. We're gonna need it anyways, and we only have 1, so we're gonna take the long way. No way. No way. Alright, fine, we're going for the upgrade first. They're not gonna drop unless I kill it. Watch out, Mr. Dodongo. Alright, map. Good. This is kind of looks like there's like something like Sideways. Do it like I can't really. I don't know what I'm looking at here. It's a weird design. All right. We're gonna need more bombs, and to go through this gauntlet isn't worth it. And it's not like the enemy's gonna drop what I need. Ooh, I'll take that heart though. 100 rubies. We are in business. Ooh, and bonus. Cool. Okay, bringing on enemies. I'll take that. This has been a very generous dungeon with the rubies. Alright. 2 more screens straight, and then... Oh, actually, no, we can't go that way. We must find another way. Alright, good. That's not gonna matter. Compass. Not that I need it, of course. The further we go, we're kind of leaving it behind. A goes to A. That's the only way to get... That's the only... No. Okay, show what we're working with here. I'm starting to see now, but, A leads to A, and that's the only way up there if we're gonna get that upgrade. So we need 1, 2, at least 3 bombs. But alas, we only have 1 bomb. And that calls for... Because we have not yet gotten a bomb from this dungeon. The further we go, though, it's going to get even harder to get back where we are here. At that rate, we might as well just finish the dungeon and come back, since it's basically right by the start. But that means having to backtrack to this dungeon just for the upgrades. So, that kind of sucks. We don't have a choice. We proceed on foot and go from there. But, yeah, I'm pretty disappointed right about now. Unless luck changes and one of these enemies gives us what we need. Because, come on, these guys, the mouses here are known to hold, like, bombs. I think they're called bomb chews in the later games. I mean, they gotta have something, right? Alright, rejected cereal mascot. I'll take Count Chocula and Booberry any day over this mummy. Alright, so I know there's 3 like monster cereals. The 2 I just named Booberry and Count Chocula, but was there always the 3rd one? I think it was Frankenberry, that's it. But there was a mummy one. At one point in time, there was one based on a mummy. But from what I could tell, they discontinued it because 1, it wasn't very popular compared to the other 3, and apparently it changed the color of your shit. I'm not making that up. I'm pretty sure one of the reasons was that it did weird stuff to your ball movements. Look it up. Look it up. Alright. So this is when we need the bow and arrow. Thankfully we should have just enough. Hold on. Never mind. Game guide. Yeah, we are gonna need... Ooh, I hope that... Don't tell me when I... Please? Dig Dodger, more of a threat than anything on the 4 stone statues that shoot fireballs. No! 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 You're telling me we need it! No! If we go down, what does that mean? It's just a room full of monsters. So there's no reason that we... Unless an enemy gives us some bombs, we can't proceed at all yet. That's a problem. Then we wasted a couple of rubies because of the bow and arrows. Come on, I was certain this was the boss with the bow and arrows. Literally, it's got that eye in the middle, it's like it's asking for it. But, so, unless we get... Just to look it up, there's no other power said to be in the arrow, which I don't think that gives us anything, frankly speaking. Damn it, we need to go all the way back because we don't have enough bombs. We don't have enough in order to get to the room. We need at least 3 bombs to get the bonus upgrade there. But we need 2 in order to proceed. All we have is 1, because we're not going to be able to kill the dongos up top, since we don't have enough bombs! Unless there's no way to kill it, which, frankly speaking, I don't think there's a way. I'm angry. This is when retro games can really make me angry. Let's just see if there's any items here that could... And it didn't even... Ooh, okay, we did keep it. Oh gosh, it scared me for a minute there. Okay, we didn't lose it. How about the flames? Nope. Invincible. Only 1 item kills it. And we only have enough, which is 1. Just 1! Alright, we gotta leave the dungeon and try to find some bombs. And now, because a single enemy couldn't drop one. Yeah! Mr. Mummy Man! Oh my gosh. Mr. Mummy Man. I don't know the enemy's name, but yes. Oh my gosh. That just saved us having to go through a lot of bullshit. Alright, and actually, that's right where I need to be. This is some pure luck right now. Holy crap. It's gonna cost a bit of time, but holy crap, this is exactly what we needed. Don't mind if I do. And here's the way to proceed. But we're gonna switch because I'm very scared I'm gonna lose that. We might have to use the health potion. Hearts. Dang it, get over here. Now push it. We proceed. Oh. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 paths. We need to go left and down respectively, so let's just start by going to the left to get the flute we need. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to use that that potion. Potion. Don't mind if I do. Alright, and then... Ah. Alright, push it, and take the staircase. Alright, 1 flute! Alright, first item of the dungeon that we need in order to take on the boss, which I kind of wish I would have known earlier, but again, I got really lucky because of the mummy. Alright, then we go down, because that's going to be where we get the upgrade that we can use. As, for example, this dungeon. Yes. Again, you never know this stuff without a game guide. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Take it, old man. And even then, that was a modest upgrade. Now we only have 12. Not complaining. Not complaining. Alright, so just for the hell of it, let's just equip the flute. I don't think I'm gonna do anything if I just... Nah, right now it's just, it's a fluke flute. Alright, good. Please? Nah, they don't care about that. Alright, and then go one more to the right, and then proceed on the normal track. Alright, we are back in business. Let's make our way back to the boss, take it out, and then you know where the other dungeon is. You don't say. Oh, I think I just wasted a key. Whoops. Now we proceed forward. Oh yeah, I totally wasted a key. Whoops. We'll need that. Alright, lost the booster, but nothing horrible, I suppose. Ah, no, stop! Use this, because this will kill the enemies. This will kill the enemies. This will kill the enemies! Fine, it's not gonna kill the enemies. Come on, I know something does that to the enemies. But I guess screaming's the only way to win. Again, I wish this were the Famicom version. America! I know it's supposed to kill the enemies! And now we're actually taking quite a bit of hits. Alright. Tweedledee, Tweedledum, you're about to go down! Exposed! Perfect! I'll take that heart container and gladly take my piece of the Triforce. I'll take it. Alright, that sucked. Oh, that absolutely sucked. Alright, let's take a look and see where we need to go. Well, that can actually... Yeah, so we already know where to go. It looks like we could actually... Oh, it wants us to go back to the start of the game. Frankly, that's a lot faster than having to do this. I worry, though, that... Well, it doesn't matter because it's... Yeah, it's fine. As far as healing goes, there's not a lot of options. Unless we take a bit of a detour and go for the fairy fountain. Because otherwise you can only get up there through the top route. The best route might be simply to restart the game. I think we're going to take a bit of a detour to go for the fairy fountain just to make sure that we have some health before we go there. So, yeah, let's do this. We're going to have to switch to controller because, again, we're using the 8BitDo wireless. I love wireless controllers since it makes it a lot easier than having stuff plugged in, but it's times like these where you start to notice the struggles. Above all, make sure you don't flip the cartridge. It's pretty cool it works though. Like there's no like power source besides just it being plugged in, which is generating some power, if that makes sense. And that's pretty cool. Alright, so once it's paired, which it's not, I remember it was a certain combination that enables it. It was like up and start, up. There it is. Alright, now switch it again. And we repair the controller. Give it a second. And we're back on. One above all, make sure we save the game. That's always a great place to start. And then the 5 represents that we have 5 Triforce pieces, which I kind of wish it said a little more on this menu so you knew like a little bit about what you had. I don't know, some other status. But start up. And we're back at 3. So now we need to detour to the fairy fountain, which isn't too far away. There's definitely been worse. But we got some ways to go. And then we don't have a whole lot of rubies. If we did have some more, it'd probably be an idea to get another potion. But, I mean, there's gotta be... I could probably double stack and I just don't know it, but I think you still need an item first. I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, let me go. Hearts. Alright, heal me. Yes! Yes! Perfect. Alright, now we go back to where we were, which is just a couple screens down so that we can get to the warp zone, which thanks to that bracelet we got. So I remember there was something here, but I couldn't think of what it was. But, no, it's not bombs, it's not, anything else, you just need to have the power bracelet. So that's pretty cool. And then it wants us to take the middle door, staircase. Yep, this looks familiar. Don't mind if I do. This will take us to where we were before when I walked on accident. Going up. And here it is, dungeon number 6. Alright, let's refer to the game guide. Magical wand, which looks like the only real thing. Yeah, that's the only real thing. So we start from the very bottom right there. Go right to get a key, then go left, and the path is pretty linear to say the least. Shortcut if you want to take it, but going A takes us to the right, which we're going to need to get to the boss. These are secrets where fairies don't live. Is there anything I need to be worried about? Because he's gonna take me there. I guess not. And then just to make sure to see where I could possibly get the upgrade, if that's A. A takes me over there. The very top. So I need to go there. So let's follow the path, doesn't look too bad. And see how it plays out. So start by getting the key. We're gonna switch to fire on that one. Now these are wizards right out of the game Tower Draga, just saying. They beam out of nowhere, which I don't... Nope, you cannot block them with your shield, and under normal circumstances, they actually do quite a bit of damage. Alright, use the key to go left. There we go, Link. Don't let me down. Ah. Get it! Good, 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 good. Good. Right, slimes. Stop the clock. Compass. Perfect. Alright, check out the bats. That's gonna hurt. Moving. Bunch of wizards now. No, 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 stay away. Heart. This is when you really want to make sure you have potions on hand. No, 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 stack shock. Ah. Alright, good. Wait for that. If you look very closely with the sparkles, you can just see a skeleton, a skull. But this was the there's one more room above, and then we take on the mini boss, or we can use a bomb and take a shortcut to the right. Which, frankly, we got nothing to lose because we go left or just take on a boss. So we'll take the shortcut. Don't mind if I do. And then from there, there's a key. Let me live! Go up. And then we have the map if we take out the enemies. Which, you know we have to. Gotta play fair in some respects. Come on, come on, come on! Alright, map. And then go up one more, and that's going to be where we get the upgrade for the dungeon. First, we got some baddies to take out. No, no, die! No! Wizard! Wizard! Alright. That did quite a number, but I'm still standing. Indeed, I am still standing. And there it is! What's better than a flame? A wand? Oh, you can... you can only have one potion? My mind plays tricks on me from long ago. Foolish. Knave. That's not cool. So, wow, I guess you can only use one potion then. So, take it for what it's worth, I suppose. But then again, the red potion, I guess that does count twice in some ways. Nah. But, alright, that's the last item. The only thing we can do from there is upgrade the other stuff. But, this is just basically a magic stick that, beams enemies. In some ways, it's better than the boomerang. So now that we got that... I don't know what it means by the secret with the fairies. I kind of want to check it out just to make sure it's not anything important. I don't think it is, though. And then we, backtrack a little bit. Right. There are secrets where fairies don't live. Yeah, that wasn't helpful at all. which thankfully we didn't lose anything major there. If we go down 2 rooms and fight to the death, we can get a key, so we might want to do that. So go to the magic stick, and let's brawl. Let's brawl. Actually, nah, the door's wide open. Why am I... Just leave. Just leave. See? That was way easier. Alright. And then go down. Then go down... Well, actually, I think I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill him first. You can't kill wizards with your own magic. What are you thinking? Oh, jeez. I don't want to get game over. It's not gonna matter too much, but I just really don't want to. Don't really want to do it, but we should probably heal. Alright, and then that's described to get more potions. Alright, from here, we can go down 1 more, which we did get the key, so that's good. So then take that and go to the right. And then we proceed with the path. See, it's like a better boomerang. Good. Alright. Wizards! Ah! No! No! It's electric! I might actually make it to the boss. I always knew that the further I got, it was going to get a lot harder, and I remember, as I mentioned earlier, that I did have to rely on save states, beating it the first time on the NES Classic. The point here is to not have to do that, and I know that might be impossible with some of the later games we'll cover with the completion, but the point of this is to test and see if I can really do some of this old stuff. It's not pretty, but sometimes you really gotta try. But we're not doing the second loop of this game, we're only playing the once and that's it. I'll keep the save data for hero mode, but we're done after the first initial run. But alright, go down, left, and then up. And then literally it's right there. Just to show off what we're looking at here, because I know I don't always show everything, but I probably should. Basically just like a U. If we go down, we get some extra bombs, but we don't really need it. But alright. Let's do it. If I can even live and see the tell the tale. Alright, down. Good. That's a key. I have no more health potions. I'm gonna have to buy another one after this. Alright. Thankfully I have a key, so I'm gonna use it so I don't waste any time! And it's boss time. This magic's not gonna do it, and I believe this is finally the boss where I use the bow and arrow, right? Right? Aha! Called it! I knew this was the one! Da-da-da-da! Ba-da-da-da! I'll take it. Alright, that was dungeon number 6. Alright, you know what comes next. Pull up the game guide. We only have 2 more to go, so it's looking like we could just about do it. But now here's where the game gets hard. And this is when the bait finally comes into play, but I got it way too soon. And as far as potions go, we're going to want to revisit the one we got before. From where we entered. Oh, play the flute where the fairies aren't. It's referring to the empty. Ah, that's clever. That's clever. But all right, and I know that's where the final zone is. But based on what we have here, it might be better just to reset again. Because if we're up here, we're not going to be able to get down that easy. And once we're up here, that's essentially going for the end game. So yeah, looks like we're going to have to restart again. And then just go for the potions there, which we're just a little shy of rubies. We're almost there. We need like 6 more. But, okay. Let's unplug the controller. And I think we're gonna call it a stream after this next dungeon, since we've been playing for quite a while now, and I think we could probably get this done in the next stream. But let's go for this last dungeon. Hey, what's going on, Mag? Alright, so switch the controller. And then repair it. As much as I love the 8-bit controller, sometimes it is better just to have a normal controller on hand so you're not doing stuff like this. But, come on, wireless is the way to go. Yeah, you know it. I felt like I should start doing it more often since you have it, you might as well use it, even if you get self-consciousness out there, but I feel like I should. So I'm starting to use webcam a little more often. Alright, and then change it again back to the Player 1 ports. Alright, repair it. So far, the battery life's actually been pretty good on this, because I haven't had to change the AA's since. And I've had it for a couple of months now. Not playing anything too excessive, but, I mean, even the fact it's got GameCube controller support is pretty cool. Alright, repaired. So then we save. Look at it. I've never seen anything so beautiful. A white Link with the number 5 and all those hearts. Which actually, shouldn't they have been 6 if I just finished the dungeon? I don't want to think about it. I hope it saved the game. Okay, it saved the game. So what's it mean by number 5 then? But alright. So, it wants us to, let's show it off. We need to proceed basically to the Air Fairy Fountain, which is perfect since we restarted. We do need to replenish ourselves. And if I can just get just a couple more rubies, we're going to want to get that potion again. We burnt up the last time, so we need to get it back. Perfect. Go around. So, literally just go for the Fairy Fountain, and then go next door. And that's the 7th dungeon. So, alright. And go. Yeah, I never knew about that second controller trick. Frankly, I feel like they should have implemented that in this controller. Like, start, select. Ah, select literally pauses the game. Wait, select. Then why do you need a... Wait. Why do you need a second controller then? Just a... old-time game design, I tell you. I don't get it. Like, wouldn't that make more sense to be able to do that on my own controller instead of having to do the player 2? I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright. Octorok. Alright, am I gonna have enough rubies? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do a small bit of grinding. Yes! Blessed Octorok! We need 10 rubies. Alright, show me some enemies. Something I could slaughter. It's like the bombs all over again. That's already seen better days. Come on, something good, something good. One. Alright, 9 more. We need 9 more. This is what happens when you use all the secret areas. It's no longer a secret to no one. Okay, 4. That's 5, not 4. Or, I need 4 more. Okay, 5. I need 3 more. Come on. Give me some goods. Give me some goods. Heart. Alright, heart. Come on. I need some gems, some rubies. Yes. Alright, turn back. Go back to the shop. There it is. And you are gonna give me something great. Better than the wizard. Alright, so now we got the health potion again. Inventory stacked. And now we make our way to... the fairy fountain. And keep the boomerang for now, and then we'll switch it. So it should be right above us. Yep, okay. Give me the good one. Good. And then literally next door. It's like we're trick-or-treating. Take you out. Good. And then we play the flutes. Alright, and we drained it dry. So then we take this. Dungeon number 7. Alright, let's refer to the game guide. Once again, this will be the last dungeon we do tonight. So, alright, let's get a look here. Oh, wow, this is a big one. I would say halfway, but... okay. Gotta do a little bit of late running. I'm gonna be go for my normal time, but that's besides the point. Not him. Okay, you know what? I don't think we need any more bombs than what we already have. I am not going for the upgrade. And if I have to, I'll come back. It's not that far away from the spawn. Because, come on. That's a lot of rubies. They're not going to give me any more in the dungeon by the looks of it. Because that's not a whole lot. And this is where you get the candle upgrade. And this is where you use the, let's call it beef jerky. I'm going to call it beef jerky. How do people find this out? Use the flute on the lake. So, you can actually see the way I read the comments off. In the previous dungeon, it was a very vague hint. Use the flutes where there are no fairies. Once again, very vague, but someone did find it out. But more often than not, especially in the 80s, a lot of people use stuff like Nintendo Power or the Nintendo Hotline. That would be a really cool job, think about it. Back then, all you had to do was talk on the phone about how to beat a video game. It's basically what we're doing right now, minus the webcam. But, honestly, I would imagine that was pretty hard back then, trying to walk through a game over the phone, because you can't even see what the person's doing, or if they're even comprehending. But no, very vague hints. I'd imagine it was impossible at the time, even without a game guide. It was crazy. But alright, so we start from the bottom. We need to go straight. We're going to have to use a couple of bombs here for some secret areas. We need that key down low there. I don't think they give us anything if we go to the right, so it's kind of a waste of time to go that way by the looks of it. See, that's the next vague hint. Like, there's a secret in the tip of the nose. Very vague, but it is a hint. I actually think that's for the final dungeon. But, so we're going to need to use the bombs. We need to go to the bottom left to get the key. And then, it looks like we're just going up the majority of the time. Up to this point, and then you take a right. So, yeah, things are definitely getting a lot more cryptic now. Definitely confusing, to say the least. But, let's try it out. Let's see how far we can get first. Alright, and we're gonna... Let's use the magic stick. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna need the bomb, aren't I? Yeah, now the enemies pack a punch, and things are getting much more difficult. I think this was actually when I really started using save states for the NES Classic. You don't get any save states when you're playing on real hardware, so it's only gonna make it harder. Alright, use this. Good. And then we go down. Bombs, don't mind if I do. Okay, I don't think it's gonna give me 100 rubies that I need, and frankly, I don't think it's worth going for the upgrade, because I don't have 100, and I think I've used all my secrets. Alright. Don't mind if I do. So we need to go up from that way. Check the guide again. Yes. Well, actually, we need to use the bomb again up the top, don't we? Yeah, there we go. Alright, we proceed. Now the enemies become relentless. Good. And then, there was nothing to the right. No. We go straight until we reach the one-eyed goblin. And we're gonna need the flute. But no, playing this in the year 2021, it's got some rough areas. Like, there are some aspects of the game that haven't aged entirely well. But for what it is and what it's trying to do, it still works incredibly well. I feel like this is still a game that some people are going to enjoy. But unless you really have a game guide, it's not going to be everyone's favorite on the top. It starts to show its luster after a while. Kind of like the gold cartridge where some of the edges are starting to come apart. If my green screen could show that off, I would. But it's not going to look very good. Alright. Now, I actually got this cartridge from someone from eBay. I was like one of the last people to try to bet on it. I'm not going to say that it was the best price I got it for, but it was fine for what it was. The pain, though, was more recently having to change that battery, because the batteries are attached to iron solder, which means you're trying to melt the battery off of the cartridge to change it and give it a new one. And for those that don't know, melting a cartridge, more specifically a battery, is very dangerous. You could actually make it catch fire, could like spark up. It's a very dangerous procedure if you don't know what you're doing, and in my case was the first time. That you could probably cause some third-degree burns if you're not careful. Alright, so we take the path as we see it fits. I'm not going to go for the rubies because it's not a lot of rubies. But then, when we're in the middle here, that's... Well, no, we need that key first. So we're going to go... Let's get to that room. We just follow the path normally. Take it up, get to the key. And then we go for the staircase. We'll do that. And Max says, I tried playing this, I didn't care for it. Yeah, it's not going to appeal to everyone anymore. It's not like Breath of the Wild or any of the modern games where it's made to have that general audience. This, I feel like it's targeted for those that grew up with it, or really want more of a challenge. But the challenge isn't really just the gameplay, I feel like it's too vague. That, especially Zelda 2, the sequel, it's even more vague. It shows its age. It really does show its age. Alright, use the key. Grumble, grumble. So then we use this. And he disappears. I don't know. I guess it's like an infinite loop where you keep going, because the door was open above me, so I don't know what he was trying to get out of me, but yeah, it's a paywall. You have to pay to move forward. And I thought pay-to-win games were horrible at the time. Alright, watch out for these guys. Didn't want to, but use the flame. Now that I think about it, we do need the upgrade, but was the upgrade along the way? We're gonna want to check that map again. Alright, good. Watch out for the enemy. Perfect. Alright, so here we are. So we need to go up in order to get the key. Even if I have 2 extra keys on me, I feel like we should probably still get it. Use the flame, get some damage in. Heart. There we go. I do wonder if people have taken this on the modding scene, if they've been able to, like, implement some, like, extra additions. Sometime back, I actually invested in one of those flash cartridges, not only so I could play some games I've had through, like, Virtual Console on real hardware, because that's just something I want to do, but the original cartridges are really freaking expensive. And it's a whole process to, like, reverse engineer, to get the ROM file from, like, the Wii and the Wii U. I can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. You're better going on a website that distributes the ROMs. But, for legality reasons, I did it. I got it to work. And, it was a pain in the ass. But hey, I can finally play games on the real hardware. Alright, so we got the key. I don't think there's any other secrets here. Let's check the map. But, there is a real authenticity to being able to play it on the actual console. I'll give it that much. But, with the flash cartridge, one thing I wanted to do especially was, play games the way they're made to be played. Alright, so we go down. We're gonna need the bomb, so remember that. A goes to A. A is... Where's A? Unless A is going to B. Eh. But we do need that red candle. And I don't want to... I feel like we're going to skip the red candle if not. Unless it's that gauntlet there. We may need to make a detour first. Because otherwise, we're probably going to skip it on accident. So, let's try to get to that room first. To do that, we're going to proceed by normal. Make sure we use the bombs to get through the doors. Alright. And Meg says, legality? What's that? It's not like I've downloaded illegal Pokemon. Actually, Meg, I recently learned about something called the GB operator. If you have any of the original games on Game Boy Advance, or even stuff like Pokemon Red, Blue, Gold, or Silver, look into that. Because not only can you play the original cartridge on a PC, but it is legal. It is legal. But no, I feel like, again, there's a fine line between when you should do something and when you shouldn't do something. The big thing is accessibility. If it's not accessible, then you're gonna have to make us go through some hurdles to do it. It's not worth it at that point. And the body scene especially. Oh, that's where I was going. One reason I got the flash cartridge was because I really wanted to use like enhancements and those kind of like mods. One of my favorites so far is Super Mario Bros. 3, playing the Super Mario 3 Mixed mod, which essentially like it rebuilds the game and adds like a bunch of levels based on some of the later games, like Super Mario World, Super Mario Galaxy, and even Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Really cool mod. But being able to play that original hardware too. Pac-Man Championship Edition, the D-Make for the NES, that's a lot of fun. And that was one of the reasons I got the Flash Cart too. I'm debating whether I should show it off for legal reasons, but we'll see when the time comes. I think after this, the next game I'm gonna complete is Metroid, but I know both experience and from the online that it has not aged well at all. And even be able to have stuff like saving the game or some enhancements like the map can go a long way. So I'm debating using the EverDrive for the next game that I complete. Alright, so Nintendo may not care about streamers, but they definitely care about content creators. Especially YouTube. They tend to flag a lot of stuff over there. And they see you manipulate stuff like their games that you're not playing it off their source. So, say I'm playing Mario 3 Mix, for example. I don't think there's any point in the future where they're gonna monetize me. Just saying. Not that I am making money over on YouTube. I'm barely even making money right now as it is here on Twitch. But for the sake of the future, if things ever go there, it's gonna close some doors, is the best way to put it. Alright, this was a dead end, so this was not where to get the red flame. So, let's take a look at this map again real fast and make sure I'm not missing anything important. Because I get the impression that I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. Ah, okay, A takes me somewhere completely different, but I need to get to B in order to get to the boss. Which, again, it's literally a reskin of the first boss. That's, So, alright, so I actually need to go back a room and take staircase A. And then from there, continue forward. Alright. Max says, I think ROM hacks are fine, though. If you have access to the original game, then yes, ROM hacks are fine. That is something people can do. But, again, it's what Nintendo looks at that they're not going to be entirely on board with it. It's something to watch out for. But, I feel like that should be fine for the most part. I mean, some big events like GDQ have done stuff. That's actually where I heard about Mario 3 Mix. There's the candle. So, I'm probably not too worried about ROM hacks, seeing as I do have the original Metroid. It should be fine. So I might play with the enhanced version, just to have the extra benefit of the doubt. But I don't know. Gray areas, legality, it's all tricky, man. Especially with they just like sued one of the ROM distributors, and he could barely even pay $50 a month. The way it was going, you'd have to pay. Some were saying like 3,500 years or something. It was a long time. I'm just looking at the map again to make sure I'm on the right page. Oh, whoops, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go to the right. But, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I can't get legal advice. And I'm sure there's probably someone online I could read about it. But, it's something that just needs to be studied. Best rule of thumb, if you have access to it, it should be fine. That's the best rule of thumb. Alright, and then take this. Die, monster! Got it. Most sites redirect you to a different site like MediaFire now. Yeah, because they're trying to exploit the system. Alright, the dongos. Look this way, buddy. Come on. And the words of Link. Great! I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos! Gee, it sure is boring around here. I just wonder what Ganon's up to. Link, my boy. I can't wait for him to cover Zelda CDI and the Alpha Game Block. The Wands of Gamelon, or the Faces of Evil? Something like that. Alright, took out them, it gave me a slight bonus, but didn't really change much. Alright, so we need to push this block here. Other way. Yeah, other way. Please do not hurt me. Oh, these guys. Work with me! No, 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 no! No! Worst enemy in the game, folks. Worst enemy in the game. Alright, we gotta do a little bit of walking. Use a little bit of map to the left of me to try to find my way. That was... I think it was too soon? Too soon. Gotta go left. Left, then... Oh, please tell me I don't have to buy the, Please? Please. Yes! Okay. Good! I did not want to buy that again for him. Alright. Get me out of here. Live! Alright, proceed. Couple more rooms, and we're gonna get back to where we were. Alright, there's the top line of health. One more room to the right. Alright. Get me out of here. Oh, game glitches. No. Can I use, let's try the wizard staff. Okay, perfect. Wizard staff does work if I get stunned by these guys. No. Yes. We move forward. Gosh, for a second I thought I was gonna get game over because of these guys. That was bad enough having to go all the way back to the start. Don't worry, we'll see them again. There are definitely a bunch of them in the last dungeon. Yeah, at this point, like, all the walls are just TNT. But just to make sure I'm on the right page here... Yes. And then it's encore with the first boss. Wait. There we go. We'll try the magic staff if that doesn't work. Yep. We're going with the wizard staff. Yeah. Alright, we did it. We got piece number 7. You love to see it. Alright, that was piece number 7, which means there's only one more piece left, but there's only 2 more dungeons. Why is that? Because we still need to take on Ganon once we complete the Triforce and save Princess Zelda. But I believe that's going to do it for this stream session. We actually went a little longer than I thought I was. And it's just about time to go for my nightly run. But here's the scariest part, because once again, real hardware, there's always the risk that the game's not going to save. Why do I say that? Because, again, it's already happened once before, the very first stream when we were still doing Mario. So let's change controller ports and try to save it. Alright, repair the controller. You know, back when I bought this, I probably should have got 2 of them, because I knew that I was going to have it wireless, but the thing is, the 8-bit Do thing only works with NES Classic controllers, because it uses the weird notch on the bottom that's known for, like, the nunchucks from the Wii era. And that's the same way they used for the NES and the Super NES Classic. But they do make a version for the original NES controllers. Well, you'd have to tear apart the whole controller and the PCB inside of it, and essentially replace the whole thing. And even then, I still need to get the receiver for the NES side. So, I mean, a project like that would probably cost around the margin of $80. And all that would be for a Player 2 port. But it would reduce the need of having to use the 8-bit Do adapter, which it's kind of good in some aspects. But I don't know if it's worth putting that much into. Heck, I still want to save for the EverDrive for the Super NES. Because I hear there's actually like really cool stuff that they're able to do with the A Link to the Past. Like some sort of like enhancement thing. I still gotta read into it. Alright. We have our save state. It's basically 1 heart missing from perfect completion here. But here's the scary part. As it always says, make sure you hold reset and then power off. So you know I did it here on stream, and there's no need to get angry at me in the comments. We're gonna hold the reset button, and then we're gonna power off. And we are done here. So that's going to do for this gameplay session of The Legend of Zelda NES, which means we're a little closer to completing the game with only 2 more real dungeons. That means we're going to have another game on the list of NES games we've completed, and I'm looking forward to it. And as I mentioned, the next game will be Metroid, and I'll decide whether I use the enhanced version or if I stick with the original game. I might just stick with the original game, but it'd be a lot easier to have the save states and the map. But then again, there are the game guides. But alright, that's going to do it here for the stream, whether you're watching live or in the archives. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next stream. Have a good night, everyone. But come on, we're going to finish Zelda. We're going to finish it later this week. Take care.